there, Lynx here and welcome to Tenkiame. We are back. Technically videos are day after day, but I'm back to recording. Wonderful. I came back from the mountain work today. Yeah. And Colin was cooling off on the porch. Which is not that unusual, I guess. I mean, we love this place as well. As she looked at me, she slid over and made room for me to sit. Smooth. I wonder if it means I can sit down next to her. Recently, you always hang out on the porch. I sat down next to her and asked her about that.
別にいつもってわけじゃないよ。ご飯作るときは台所にいるし、ご飯食べるときは居間にいるし。
Well, I didn't mean it like that. Didn't I say it correctly? No, this is Con. She might just be teasing me.
それに、お風呂のときはもちろんお風呂の中にいるし、朝方は青のお布団の中だから。
That's true. Are you still talking about that? By the way, you really haven't stopped coming into my bed. She did this morning as well.
日課ですから。
What kind of routine? What the hell kind of routine is that to get into a sound man's bed early in the morning?
もう諦めなよ。どうしたって私の侵入は防ぎようがないんだから。
Lucky bastard. She just used the word intrusion defiantly. Yeah, I appreciate if you stop the intrusion. What is wrong with you, Aoi?
それはダメ。だって日課だし。
It was an immediate reply. As she said, it was just daily routine. She never got tired of getting into my bed. And after teasing me, she leaves for breakfast. Every day is like that.
それにほら、生活習慣を変えるとストレス溜まって体に良くないって言うし。
Actually, sometimes it's a good thing to change your lifestyle, but yeah, sure. Is it a lifestyle though? I think lifestyle refers to going to bed early and waking up early. Going to bed late, waking up early. I think her usage of the word is slightly different.
別にいいでしょ、そんな細かいこと。男の子なんだからいちいち気にしない。
Those are absolutely not just small details.
というわけで、あれは私の日課だからどうしてもやめられないの。
I like her. So what?
もし急にやめたりしたら、絶対に良くないことが起きるよ。
What do you mean? Terrible things.
体調が悪くなる。具体的には肌荒れとか。
It's an unexpectedly innocuous condition.
ああ、何言ってるの？女の子にとって肌荒れは大敵だよ。
Well, I mean, that's true. I guess understandable. I don't really pay attention to my skin too much. And I guess that's my hands are the way they are, unfortunately. But yeah, if you say so, but you normally don't take very good care of your skin, do you?
そこは生まれつきのしっとりもちもち肌だから。ケアなんかしなくても、私の肌はいつだって玉のようにすべすべなの。
That's why folks girls are superior. She's very sure of herself. If that's the case, if you stop getting in my bed, won't your skin be just fine?
そんなのわかんないよ。こういうのは細心の注意を払わないとね。ほら、美しいものは壊れやすいってよく言うでしょ？
I have no idea if it's often said. It means you're indirectly saying that you are beautiful.
さあ、
She is.
何のことかな？
She... Again, she's playing games. Well, it might just be a joke. Con's personality is not really one to praise herself.
とりあえずさ、青はもう諦めた方がいいよ。私が朝布団に入るのを止めようとするの。
You quickly summed it all up.
だってそうじゃないと ずっとこの話を続けることになりそうだったし。
Right. Honestly, as a man, her intrusion in my bed every day is nice. That said, it's like I'm a starving man in front of a feast every morning. Maybe. No, surely she's aware of it. It's quite tough for this frustration to continue. If possible, I want to remove the cause itself. And Wicon, you don't need to suddenly stop. I'd like to make a suggestion. For example, having an occasional day that you don't come in.
前向きに検討しとくね。
Which means, ha, you wish, you bastard. She answered me before I even finished my sentence. I don't get why he would be like that. She'll surely come in tomorrow morning as well. Great. Yeah, I can bank on it. Well, whatever. By the way, where did she go? I haven't seen her for a while.
妹ならお昼過ぎくらいに出かけたよ。森で動物たちと遊んでくるって言ってた。山で会わなかった？
Nope, I haven't seen her. The mountain is vast beyond my expectations. It would be difficult to meet unless we arranged it beforehand. I mean, yeah.
そうなんだ。妹のことだから遊びに行くついでに青に会いに行ったんだと思ってた。
I think she doesn't like me anymore. Maybe we passed nearby somewhere, but I was walking deep in the forest.
もしくは遊びに夢中で青に会いに行くのを忘れちゃったか。
That's possible. That's common for kids her age. By the way, is she okay?
大丈夫って何が？
Playing with animals, right? It seems like there are bears in the area, so I'm a little worried.
あれ？妹から聞いたことない？あの子、山の動物たちとはみんな友達だよ。
No, I haven't heard about it, but I'm still a little worried. Besides, it will be dark soon, right? And a reason to be worried? Turning to the mountain, the sun was about to set.
心配性だね、青は。
I mean, well, it'd be terrible if something happened to her. Even if she's close friends with the animals, I wasn't sure what could happen. If a bear attacks her, she won't be able to defend herself against it.
大丈夫だよ。
There were also traps around, right, for animals.
大丈夫。
I would say that's the biggest thing you should be worried about. Those traps. But this time she smiled me reassuringly.
多分そろそろ帰ってくると思うよ。
You sound confident about that.
だって私はあの子のお姉さんですから。
I see. Just words without proof. But for some reason I felt convinced. Maybe because it was Kon saying them. She heard her, didn't she? Along with vigorous voice, I heard the sound echoing in the corridor.
ほら、噂をすれば。
Speak of the dead. Kon seemed very confident, her predictions were accurate and she looked pleased. Joyfully her ears were twitching about. Yeah. Wait a minute. Kon. You said something cool like that because actually you heard Shiro's footsteps, right?
バレちゃった？
She laughed without remorse. I want to get my original impression of her back. Well, I won't fall in your trap again. Yes, you will. Something similar happened before. At that time, she had predicted the arrival of one of the neighbors before he even came into the door.
そっか。じゃあこの手で青を驚かせるのはもう無理なんだね。
She seemed to be somewhat disappointed about that. I mean, if I hadn't noticed, would you have done it again?
さてどうでしょう。
She flashed a strange smile. Kon really likes to do that kind of thing.
お姉ちゃん、お腹すいたよ。
From a little distance, I heard Shiro's voice. Our time alone may be over for now.
それじゃあ私は夕食の準備をするから。
With that, she stood up. Well then, I'll go to the dining room and work on my stuff.
それ確実に妹から邪魔されると思うよ。
Yeah, but it's better than not doing it at all. I'll deal with it.
やるなら自分の部屋とかここでやればいいのに。
Anyway, she'll find me as I go to the room to get my stuff, so it's all the same anyway.
それもそうね。
I laughed along with her. Even if I try to do my tasks, I can already see the future Shiro interrupting me. When I imagine it, I laughed a little. Just a little. Well, I'll go. It's not good to keep her waiting for dinner.
そうだね。
She lightly nodded and left. I also decided to go to the dining room. Well, what should I do? Here is a notebook of my work in front of me. The background soundtrack was the light rhythm of knocks to the chopping board with a knife in the kitchen and the flat wind noise of the fan. It should be the best place for me to get my work done. However, from the other side of the small table, Shiro looked at my hand. I was concerned about her sparkling eyes, so my work would be difficult to get done. It's my university work. While looking at my notes, I bluntly replied to her. You won't be able to study there. I can say this rather confidently. She also replied uninterestedly. That's right, this is the third time she asked me since I started. Maybe she's just bored.
それ面白いの?
No. She swayed her tail while asking me. Her interest itself seems to remain even still now. It's no fun. No. It's a little painful actually.
きついの? 兄、大丈夫? 痛かったりしない?
No. Don't worry about that too much. She seemed to have misunderstood my meaning. I have to be careful how I choose my words. Shiro's words just before were a bit strange. Kind of. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, that would be great. She smiled happily and came around behind me. Suddenly she was close against my back. What? Don't do that! As usual, it was a weird response. As usual. Her high-pitched voice rang in my ear. Actually, it's kind of ticklish. Hey Shiro, I'd appreciate you give me some space to work. No, it's not about how much time. I just can't concentrate when you're on me like that. Specifically, I will not give you the details. Well, of course, I can't mention some embarrassing topic like that. Con peeked her face out of the kitchen, saving me. I guess she was in the middle of cooking as she was holding a ladle in her right hand. I don't know why I had to point this out, but I had to. Oh, okay. Yeah. She left reluctantly. But at least I can concentrate now. Shh. She suddenly sat down next to me. As usual, she stared at me. This is even worse, for sure. Then again, I so understand. Like, if I do something, I really don't like someone peeking from behind me. It's so annoying. That was my dog, by the way. I think the mic picked it up. I was concerned, but it was better than being hacked.
ところで青、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
But if it was gone, different story. Huh? What is it?
今日おかず、鮎の塩焼きなんだけど、青は塩の強さどうする？
Yes. Well, I mean, salt is good for me. I use best to eat with a lot of salt. Is that so? Especially today, I got tired from working the deep forest, so I wanted salty.
わかった。強めだね。
With that, Con tried to leave, but she opened her mouth.
なんか、お姉ちゃんと青兄って夫婦ってやつみたい。
Huh? That made us pause. The ladle which she has been holding dropped to the floor.
何を言ってるのかな、我が妹は。
I mean, I wouldn't complain. There was a strangely subtle tone to her voice.
だって、なんかジーヤとバーヤみたいな雰囲気だったよ。
What? That's too old of an example.
青、突っ込むとこそこじゃない。
This time, Con spoke up. That's unusual as well. She seemed confused. On the other hand, I was calm.
とにかく、私と青はそんな関係じゃないの。わかった？
She tried to convince Shiro. It was annoying to Con, but interesting for me to see her embarrassed.
じゃあお姉ちゃんと青兄は夫婦じゃないんだ。
She stared at me with her bright eyes like globes of curiosity directed toward me. Behind her, Con was desperately trying to make eye contact with me. You're wrong. We are not even a couple yet.
まだ？じゃあいつかなるの？
Her face suddenly brightening. Oh my god! Con's face flushed, showing discomfort. It's a unique sight. Con usually teases me like this, so I want to continue with this a bit more, but...
青のバカ。
I'm pretty sure this translation is definitely not what she said here. She just said he's an idiot. Come on. She wouldn't use words like that. Apparently she reached her limit. Well, I mean, whatever we are is fine, right?
そう。別に妹が気にするようなことじゃない。なんだかよくわかんないけど、いっか。
Shiro, perhaps bored, with optic lay down on the tatami floor. Phew! That was the end of it.
びっくりした。
When I looked again, Con was also relaxing. Then our eyes met. It was the relief after the tension. So we laughed a little.
それじゃ、私は料理に戻るね。
Alright. She pretended as if nothing had happened and went back to the kitchen. Yes, my dog is traveling around right now. In the dining room, only Shiro and I remained, and were more quiet than before. Although there were many things in my head, I had my work to do in front of me until dinner. I don't understand this at all. I was just talking to myself, by the way, yeah. It happens a lot of times. Fluorescent light shone brightly overhead. After finishing dinner, I took a bath and refreshed before going back to my room and laid spread eagle on the bed. My brain is still muddled. Rather, the stress is accumulating. A couple. I remembered that trivial matter which had happened before dinner. Shiro's words of Con and I looking like a couple unexpectedly remained in my mind. I wonder what this feeling is. If we really became a couple. Somehow I can imagine it. Yeah, but it doesn't exactly fit. What are you talking about? We're not close enough to be called a couple, but too close To be called just friends? That's an ambivalent amount of distance. I felt relaxed when I was together with her. Our time spent drinking tea while cooling down together on the porch is precious. Where is that guy? In other words, we look like an old couple. Maybe what Shiro said isn't so wrong. If I said our relationship felt like grandma and grandpa's, it's exactly the case. Does it mean I like her? If Shiro can see us as a couple? I'm not sure about that. In the present situation, where my feelings are not clear, I couldn't say either way. She's certainly cute and a great girl. Oh, right. She's not a girl, she's a fox girl, which means she's a girl. Enough. It's confusing. I scratch my head in confusion. Well, nothing can be accomplished from this confusion. Let's gather our thoughts. If the answer is yes, what should I do? That's the problem. In other words, how do I feel about her? But I can't ignore her feelings either. Oh no. I painted myself into a corner. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I would say pushed myself in the corner, but whatever. I can't seem to make a decision soon. Let's sleep. I have work tomorrow, so I'd better go to bed early. I'll leave the trouble for tomorrow. For tomorrow's me. With that in mind, I slowly close my eyelids. The ceiling appeared in my eyes during my slumber. I got used to seeing it, but it's a little different sight. Oh, we changed person again. This is awesome. And he's sleeping. Now in front of me is still dreaming. Unlike usual, I woke up earlier than him today. Something strange happened. Maybe what? Because I was mindful about what Shiro had said yesterday. She's your wink woman. She said me and I look like a couple. That's impossible. It's a bad joke. But if I imagine it, it's not bad. I kept thinking about that since last evening. Owl's face flickered in my brain and I kept getting frustrated. At dawn I crawled into bed as usual. In that way I thought that I can make sense of all of it. I wonder what I think of Owl. Friend, lover, or... Yeah, everything feels different. Doesn't make sense. When Shiro told us we look like a couple, I got excited. There is that option. When humans are enough, it seems to be like that. I feel comfortable next to him. Yes, that's the truth. Sometimes he's blunt, but compared to other humans, he's gentle without ulterior motives, I think. I don't know. I can't make up my mind. It's ambivalent, even my mind. If you have thoughts like that, it basically means you want to be with someone, more or less. The present and loving feeling. I'm not sure if both feelings are the same or not. It feels like I'm wandering in a thick mist without functional ears or a nose. I do not know how to proceed, like a lost child looking for an exit. Not a problem. We're over here, not a problem. Fundamentally, our worlds are different. Man doesn't fall in love with a fox never love a man.
それが当たり前で、それが自然なんだよね。
No. In this situation, it's not a problem. Even though we have a close relationship, we are fox. It's impossible to couple. Unless it's a fairy tale. Con? Well, you won't believe this. This actually is a visual novel you live in.
なのに。
What kind of feeling do I have now? I wonder what I should call it. I thought about that many times. But in the end, the same things spin around in my head over and over. There is no answer. A deep sigh. When I gave up surprising Ao today and just tried to leave the bed. Yes? What is it? Her face was in front of me. The distance to each other's faces then came suddenly close. Because it was after sleeping together. Her expression seemed strangely sleepy. Yes. Actually, can you understand something now? Con whispered without power and lowered her eyes. Maybe she couldn't understand what she had expected to. I also couldn't understand. Although our skin was touching, I still didn't understand my own feelings. Maybe I need to spend some time to find out. Such a thought crossed my mind. Here we go! With the sun shining today, I'm cleaning the mountain from the morning. In the vicinity of the foot of the mountain, a washing machine and the refrigerator were thrown away. God damn it. I was disgusted with the sight that I had seen before, but I cleaned up the illegally dumped garbage. It's really tiring to do this by myself. I didn't have Shiro's help today, so I worked alone. Shiro said that she would help me, but there was some bulky garbage that was quite heavy, so I refused her offer. To be honest, I regretted the decision a bit. I'm not making any progress. If I'm just mumbling myself in around the mountain of garbage, nothing will change. Anyway, where did Shiro go? I refused her help, but she had followed me to the worksite. She has entered the forest before unexpectedly, but now I don't know where she went. Well, maybe she'll come back when she's hungry. Recently realized that I don't need to worry about her too much. Even if she goes to play in the mountains without telling anyone, she'll come back around evening. Actually, I don't want her to come home all muddy. Well, never mind about Shiro. The problem for me now is actually Kon. I thought he would say this refrigerator. You know, we need to get rid of from the forest. But no, okay. Nowadays I'm really concerned about her. Kon. Shiro is quite honest, so I can understand her easily. However, Kon is the opposite of Shiro. Kon is too ambivalent and difficult to understand. From that day forward, nothing changed. The other day she crawled to my bed. And in itself it was usual, but the problem was what happened next. And it's not something we can talk about. Oh boy. In my mind, the scene flashed back again. And that day when it all happened, I was worried about it all day, so, you know, I couldn't work well. My mind was somewhere else, obviously. And I couldn't speak with Kon properly. I had left quite embarrassed, but Kon seemed to be just normal. I wonder what it's all about. When I cooled down the porch on that evening, she had sat down next to me as usual. The next morning, she had crawled into my futon again as usual. Really, nothing changed, and she was really just as usual. Maybe she was teasing me. I don't know. Leaving it to moment to my true rice cooker, garbage obviously, to the collection area. Well, worrying about it won't help anything. It's hard to tell a poorer thinker from a sleeping one. Nothing changes, I'm just living daily life. That's okay, right? Since this morning, nothing had changed in the relationship. It just feels good at the moment. Oh no, but one thing has changed. Recently, Con has been sitting down next to me more than before. As she likes my knee, maybe Con likes my sight. I haven't heard anything about it from her. It could also be just random. Only Con, like a god, knows the truth. 2, 3? Well, that's enough for today. I put the last of the bulky garbage in the collection area and wiped my forehead, sweat, with a towel. Although my back hurts slightly, it's much better than before. Maybe my body got used to it. Human beings can adapt anywhere with enough motivation. I looked at the pile of stuck garbage with pride. Dead voices. I felt a light impact to my back. Oh! Shiro, stop suddenly jumping on me. If we're going to dive in the mountain of garbage piled up, it will be terrible. Hey, don't pull my hair! What would I do if my important hair roots die? First of all, really, don't pull my hair. What do I do if my hair roots fail and I get spot baldness? We don't want that. I really don't want that. Well, after we get home... I feel terrible in these sweaty clothes. I'll play with you after changing. I also don't like sweaty clothes. Even so, I will care. If we play when we're sweaty, we may catch a cold and might not be able to play, right? Nah. Right, so let's get back, change our clothes, and play together. Good. She understood me. Oof. Somehow she's honest. If I just say it, she'll understand properly. Okay. I'm just giving her a ride on my shoulders, just as she had asked. Hearing her joyful voice in my ear, we went back home. We're home. Exactly. What? As soon as she saw the piggyback ride in motion, she stiffened like plaster. What on earth, Con? You have a strange look on your face. Yeah, the work finished early. Then she asked me to play with her, but my clothes were still sweaty and I wanted to change them first. Yeah, right? Hey, really, don't pull my hair! Someone is jealous. What's with your piercing eyes? Someone is very jealous. I wonder what's wrong with her. I feel like something is wrong. Is it really dangerous for? That's right. She'll put you down, okay? 2! As I stooped down a bit, she jumped off my shoulders. Well then, I'll change my clothes. Uh-huh. Okay. Naturally, dry clothes feel better. I changed into the clothes that she had washed and then stretched out lightly. Why did you not take a shower or something for as well? Right, but Cole's attitude just before. What was that all about? Well, even if I think about it, it takes too much of my time. I'll go back to the dining room. Maybe Shira's waiting for me. Or maybe she's not. Oh my god, she fell asleep. This punchline is unexpected. She was excited right before, so I thought she had been waiting and wagging her tail. Well, nothing I can do about it. The problem is how to use this free time. What? It's not good to wake her up, so I'll work on my tasks. She might be having a good dream. She slept soundly. If no one disturbs me, I can make progress in my tasks. Well, certainly my tasks are... I felt like I had left them somewhere in the dining room. Oh, Con. Oh, Shiro slept, so I want to get some work done. Then I looked for my notes and... If I start my work, I won't be bored. Yeah, right. What? By the way, where are my notes? I'm certain that they are here somewhere. You... What are... Hey, those are my notes! I thought I had lost my notes, but actually Con had them. You sneaky fox! Sorry. Did I wake her up? Conley slowly looked over at her. I have no idea how from that you could tell she said husband, wife. I did not hear that at all. Both of us were relieved. It seems she didn't wake up. Certainly, she said, husband and what? Con said it first, right? I want to say that, but I couldn't say anything if my mouth is blocked. I thought I was going to die. No? Flirtingly, she showed off the notebook. Hostage. No fair. I'm stuck. Here we go. I don't mean to sound like I was too scared of her smile. A walk. No way. I just thought that she might give me more hardships. Well, she definitely has initiative. Today she's pressuring me to go. Tick, tick, tick. Okay. In a flash, she disappeared in the kitchen. I don't get that girl. Con, where are you? Where is she saying that? Shiro, you're definitely awake, right? Well, okay. She insists that she's sleeping, so... Okay, she may be sleeping. No conversation. Went for a nice walk, but there wasn't any conversation. Actually, there was no conversation. Just a tiny bit.
今日も暑いね。
Oh boy. Didn't you say only humans talk about that? Yeah. It was much cooler than before.
風が気持ちいいね。
Oh my god. This gives me the vibes of the anime now. What it was called? The High School Boys. And whatever. Yeah, it does. There wasn't much of a breeze. Our conversation was just like this. Just slowly walking side by side along the path. Personally, I also like this kind of relaxing time. From a little while ago, I felt an awkwardness between me and her. Hey, Kon.
何？ Oh.
Are you angry? As soon as I said it, I regretted it. It was too direct.
別に怒ってないよ。
Really?
ああ、私のことを疑うの？
No, it's not like that. Well, then why did I take you so long to answer?
そんなのはいいから、散歩の続きしよ。
Yeah, okay. She walked a little bit ahead of me. I felt like we were going too very deep into the forest. We resumed walking, but again, didn't say anything. She told me that she was angry, but I felt a strange pressure from her. I wondered if it was okay or not to try to play with Shiro. I felt like that had set her in a bad mood. Hey, Kon.
ああ、私ちょっと疲れちゃった。あそこで休憩しようよ。
She rained on my parade. Over there. Hey, we played in the river over there before, remember?
あそこなら涼しいし、休憩するのにちょうどいいかと思って。
Well, if you insist.
なんか歯切れが悪いね。ああは休憩したくないの？
It's not like that. I just thought that we've come so far on this walk, but I agree with you that we need a break. Actually, I'm quite tired of walking.
意地悪なこと言っちゃってね。ごめんね、青。一緒に休憩しよう。
She started walking ahead to the river. Oh. It's totally unusual for Kon to apologize for something. But she would be angry if I actually pointed it out. So...
生き返るな。
She took her tubby shoes off and soaked her feet in the river. Her white legs were reflected on the surface of the shining water.
ああ、もう川に足を入れてみたら、すごく気持ちいいよ。
Speaking of walks, I'm pretty certain that my dog wants to walk out right now at 2 a.m. Wonderful! So, I'll see you in a second. And we are back. I think tonight will be only one episode recording. Let's continue and see where this is going over here on this day. No, I'm alright, Kon. I'm alright. It's more fun just to watch her. But she may be angry if I said that.
そう、まあいいけど。
Ao is like... She might be angry about that and that, about everything today. She replied uninterestedly and stared down the surface of the water. Before I knew it, she was in a good mood. She seemed to be having fun kicking the water.
ああ、そうだ。ねえ、青。ちょっとこっち来て。
What is it? Huh? It's cold! What are you doing?
これはね、天罰。
I didn't deserve this punishment.
細かいことはいいの。
No, 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 not good.
もうめんどくさいな。問答無用。
You did it again!
悪は滅ぶべし。
When did I become evil?
さあ、今私が決めただけ。
Right now. Oh my god. The way you laughed earlier seemed to be an evil person, right?
そんなの知らないよ。ほら、青、気をつけないとまた次が来るよ。
Yeah, you were the one who splashed water on me. Oh my god, I could barely avoid it.
あ、なんで避けるの？
But I did. No reason. You told me watch out.
気をつけてとは言ったけど、避けてとは言ってないでしょ。
That really doesn't make sense.
さあ、青、もう一回行くよ。
Don't ignore me. Do it. Stop it, my clothes will get wet.
悔しかったら青もやればいいでしょ。まあ、青の攻撃なんて当たらないけどね。
I'll show you. If that's the way you feel, I have an even better idea.
あ、もしかしてやる気になった？
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe. After all, when we compete fast, I can't win.
じゃあ負けを認めるってこと？
In the first place, I don't even know what kind of game this is.
私が勝ったら青を一日自由にできるようにする勝負。
When did you become a sadist? Yeah, it's a lose-lose for me.
女の子相手にそんなこと言うの？
Don't bring up girls only when it's convenient for you. Anyway.
それって青の負け宣言？
Well. How much do you want to win? Just hold on a second. This might be my chance to trap her. I'm okay if I lose. Not.
卑怯じゃない青。
You also attempted this price like on me, right? It's even.
青にしてはなかなかやるわね。男子3日合わざれば刮目してみよとはこのことね。
Is that a saying? Wrong. Hey, gotcha.
青がその気なら、
You did it. Hey!
もう絶対に許さないから。
What do you mean?
さあね。
Well, I don't know either.
別にいいでしょ。
Words and water replies. There were thorns in her words, but her expression was one of having fun. I think I won.
疲れちゃった。
Or maybe not. Con stopped moving her hands and suddenly looked at me in a different way. Me too. I'm exhausted.
ほんと、私たち何やってるんだろうね。
Don't ask me. Con was the one who started it. My clothes are all wet. Not a great feeling. Well, we have to change out of these wet clothes when we go home.
青、びしょびしょになってる。
I just said it. You're wet too, right?
ほんと、一緒だね。
Although she was soaked, it looked like she was having fun. It's strange. Ooh. Did you sneeze?
青が水なんてかけるから体が冷えちゃったの。
Hey! Sorry. That was not what I wanted to do at all. Yeah.
変なくしゃみ。
Okay, let's say that was the sneeze. It was weird. Cool. Even though it wasn't. Even not the first one. Yeah, a sneeze isn't it normal or strange? Dude, you have not heard some sneezes. Dude, some are so ridiculous. But then again, the worst thing you can do when you are sneezing is force yourself not to sneeze. Don't do it. Also, I read this, that doing that is unhealthy, but whatever. It's cold. We might have a cold, I guess. Somehow from a while ago I had become chilled.
大丈夫だって。これくらいさ、青は風邪なんてひかないから。
I mean, if your health is not on the greatest side, you could, I guess. Well then, will you take responsibility if I catch a cold?
いいよ。もしそうなったら、私がしっかり看病してあげる。
Now do everything to catch the cold, mate. I'm expecting that.
森の中にある元気が出そうなものをいっぱい集めて、適当に煎じたやつを飲ませてあげるから。
Please no.
冗談だって。
Why not? Well... Sometimes her jokes are scary because I can easily take it seriously.
よし、そろそろ帰ろう。青も早く着替えたいでしょ。
Well... I'd really like to take off my shirt here, but I shouldn't do it in front of Con.
じゃあ決まり。もうすぐ日も暮れちゃうし、早く帰らないと。
Also, that's not how I sneeze, by the way. Then again, if you watched the previous videos, any videos, you've probably seen. But over here, apparently, we can't stop sneezing. It's absolutely because of our playing in water. Oh, shite. I didn't expect that. No joke, I'm really cold. Let's go to bed early today. Achoo! But I can't force it, okay? I know it's terrible. While rubbing my nose, I reach the string of the fluorescent light.
青、まだ起きてる？
She looks so good in that, by the way. I'm still awake, but I'm going to go to sleep now.
そう、ならよかった。
You seem very sleepy, are you okay?
大丈夫。
That's good, but... Why are you trying to enter my room without permission?
だって、青と一緒に寝るから。
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought she was to get in my bed in the early morning. No, that's not the point.
青、おやすみ。
Dude, just don't complain. It's my blanket.
布団気持ちいいよ。
I want you to remember that the comfortable blanket is mine. I want to go to sleep earlier than this. What happened? You're suddenly quiet. Are you already sleeping? Seriously?
眩しい。
Don't be selfish.
だって明るいと寝られないでしょ。ほら、もう電気消すよ。
She grabbed the string of the light and... No, wait a sec!
つべこべ言わない。
Ow. She doesn't listen to me.
それじゃ、今度こそおやすみ。
When she was covered with the blanket, she immediately began to gently sleep. Are you already asleep? She seemed very groggy and was probably really tired, but... It's too early for her to sleep. What should I do? I can't force me to remove her, and anyway it's hard for me to go to another room. Well, there is nothing I can do, I guess. My head is also groggy, and it's hard to think straight. Somehow my body has become so tired that it's difficult to even think. Okay. With my grudgy head, I get into the bed. A smell tickled my nose. Her shampooed hair was of a soft fragrance that was completely different from that of a man. Thank God it's different from that of a man. Somehow I felt relieved. Suddenly sleepiness overcame me. Go on, say it. Now we can click. Good night, Con. Meanwhile, I heard birds through the window, so that's not a good sign. Anyway, let's end the episode here. We'll continue tomorrow, of course. And yeah, hope to see you there. I think we are getting those really, right now even, so super chill episodes. So that's nice. See you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.